Hi there, Mr. Brian here. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're having a great day. And if you're not, I pray that God grants you the strength that you need to keep on going. And I pray that may His blessings be upon you today. I just want to share a few words of encouragement and motivation your way. And I really hope that it goes a long way to help you out, to give you some perspective on how to tackle on some certain things that may be holding you back from making progress in your life. What I love to talk about today is on the topic you must keep going. Life can get very difficult sometimes when you're truly working on something that you desire, when you're truly working on changing your life and putting your life in order. You just want to know that you are in control of your own life and there are things that you can actually go ahead and handle and do for yourself without facing so much difficulty. But what we fail to realize that these difficult moments that we have in life are the moments that make us and not necessarily the ones that break us. They only break us if only when we accept that this moment or this problem that we have, it's something that is here to pull me down. But when we change the perspective and look at it as something that is there to raise you up, it will definitely be so for you. The reason I'm saying so is because each time you get out of a situation that is very difficult, each time you get out of a situation that is very tough, each time you get out of those depressed, sad, and stuck moments, those are the moments where you truly find yourself. You find out that you're more resilient than you thought you were. You find out that you're more patient than you thought you were. You're much stronger. You're much smarter, because to get out of such situations needs a lot of character. It needs a lot of thinking. It needs a lot, and life demands more of you. So when life demands more of us in these situations, we have to give more of ourselves. The only way we get out of such situations is by giving more of ourselves, is by finding a way out, is by walking and taking a step towards that light at the end of the tunnel. We always say there's a light at the end of the tunnel, but I think that phrase has sort of lost its meaning, because when they say there's a light at the end of the tunnel, it means that that's a signal for you to take a step. If it was bleak and if it was fully dark, then you will know that there was no way out. Then you will know that there is literally that you're literally stuck in that pitch darkness. But if you see the light at the end of the tunnel, why don't you take a step forward? Why don't you take a step day by day to make sure that you meet that light? So, what I've come to do here is to sort of encourage you and to let you know that the moments that you're going through now, no matter how difficult they are, no matter how tough things may seem to be, it is definitely going to get better. But you have to start changing the perspective. You have to start changing the way you look at things. You have to start changing the conversation that you're having with yourself. Because in the end, what will help us get out of the situation that we are in are those conversations that we have with ourselves. If we really see it as a problem, as something that we cannot get ourselves out of, we are going to tell ourselves that, and we'll be stuck in that darkness. We'll be stuck on our beds. We'll be stuck thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking all sorts of things that are not necessary, all sorts of things that will not even help us get out of it. And most of the one of the reasons why we feel this way in such certain positions is because we are we are focused on getting only like the fruit. We are focused only on the fruits of our actions. And one of the best verses that I love in the guitar is the one in verse chapter 2, I think verse 44. It says, miserable are those who perform actions only for their fruits. And it's like true and very practical, in the sense that whenever you only think about what you're going to get out of what you're doing, you become miserable, because some you will not be able to get out of yourself when you do not get the desired results that you want. Each time you focus on, okay, I hope that I'm going to get this amount of result out of this thing, that this work that I'm putting in. Each time you're only thinking about the result, the result, the result. You cannot really give yourself to the process. You cannot even put yourself to work more. You cannot even put yourself to do the work that matters, so that you can actually get out of the situation, because you're actually thinking only about the result. And when your mind is focused only on the result, life will test you, life will disappoint you, life will make you know that this thing you're doing, there's a lot of it that is in your control, and there's a lot of it that is out of your control. So I only want you to focus on doing your work and know that this is what you are entitled to. You are entitled only to the efforts that you put in, and not the result. Because if you were entitled to the result, sometimes when you put in a little effort, you find out that you get much more abundance than what you were expecting. And so if you're entitled to the result, you may even give yourself little more than what you would have received if you had just focused on putting in that effort. And I want to let you know that no matter how hard this is for you, I guess you have already been in similar situations where things may have even been tougher than this, but you still came out of those situations. And if this is like your toughest moment in life, I also want to let you know that you would definitely get out of it, but you have to keep on going. You have to keep on making sure that you do at least 1%. You put even the 1% effort every day. In the end, where there is success is only when we actually set goals for ourselves, and then we go ahead and accomplish those goals for ourselves. We go ahead to do the things that we say we are going to do, because the promises that we keep to, the promises that we do not keep to ourselves, are the burdens that we truly bear. The things that are making us cry, the things that are making us feel sad, the things that are making us feel depressed, the things that are making us feel stuck, are really those promises that we've said to ourselves, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, do this, do this, but in the end, we find out that time has gone so much, and we have not even been able to accomplish even half or 1/4 of those things, and so it starts weighing on us. This is this is all a matter about energy. Each time you say, I'm going to do this, you're making a commitment to the universe. You're giving out that energy out there. And so it's going to weigh on you when it piles up, when you make up those promises for so long and you do not do any action to overcome them. Then all that energy will come and weigh back on you, but it's still up to you to be able to get out of that situation, to be able to move forward. Just find a way to take the next step. Just find a way. Even if you don't see any clear path now, go back to all the things that you've already done. Look at them. Where can I improve? Where can I make a little adjustment? I promise you, as you struggle to make an adjustment on what you've already done, as you struggle to improve what you've already done, you can be able to get out of it. You will be able to get out of it. Give more of yourself. When life is beating you down and down, wake up and say, yes, I am. I'm still here to give more of myself. Find out ways that you can elevate yourself. Find out ways that you can lift yourself up. And don't always look for things. Don't always look for things that will lift you up. But whenever you feel depressed, whenever you feel sad, whenever you feel lonely, whenever you feel like it's so hard and you're so stuck, find a way to lift someone up. To lift someone up does not mean that you need to go there and give them money to get out, to put them out of their situation. You can go there, just be a listening ear to them, or just give them some words of encouragement, give them some words of advice. We all have a huge bank of experiences that we've had in this life, but we are not sharing those experiences. We don't have people to talk to. We don't have someone that we can confide in, because then we sit back and we are wondering why we are feeling this way. We are just like tanks that we just pour in. Everything is just being poured there and it's being stored, and then our guilt starts growing. So try as much as possible to open your tank, free that tank. Find a way to share your experiences with people. Talk to someone. Make sure that you open up. Make sure that you find a way to connect with people. As long as you keep on finding a way to keep going, as long as you keep on finding a way to move forward, you will definitely get that energy, that upliftment, that raise in consciousness, where you will find out all what you need to do next. So I hope that this goes a long way to help you out, and I really hope that God gives you a breakthrough. I really hope that, and I pray that God sees you through every situation that you're going through. And no matter how tough it may be for you right now, I don't want you to give up. I want you to believe in yourself that you can be able to figure it out. And God is definitely preparing you for something which is greater than you can ever imagine. But you must keep going. You must keep going. If you don't go, if you don't keep going, then you will never be able to meet that light. You will never be able to get out of the tunnel. You will only be stuck saying that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and you will never find a way out of that tunnel. So you must keep going to be able to get out of that tunnel that you are in. And no matter what, no matter how things are, no matter what they may seem to be, know that there are things which are in your control, and which is the efforts that you can put in. The things that are out of your control are the results that you would get. Leave the results for God to figure that out for you, and all you need to do is to make sure you continue putting those efforts daily. I wish you a blessed day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you.